suppose you could call this a happening, really, or a series of happenings. It's not a story about England, and it's not really about London. It's about a journey. It's a journey through memories, thoughts, mainly about people. I suppose if you had to label it, and if you've got one going spare, I suppose I'd have to leave it up to you. Enjoy the trip.
Your post is number 2B. You will patrol 15 paces to your left. You will not sit down, lie down, chew nor smoke during your tour of duty. You will be fully alert at all times. You will be responsible for the safety of your post and all area in the vicinity. At certain times, the police may call upon you if needed. You will pay compliments as follows: Her Majesty the Queen, Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth the Queen Mother, members of the royal family, members of foreign royal families, heads of foreign states, the Queen's Guard, the Queen's Armed Guard, and Armed Corps. In wet weather, you will pay compliments by coming to attention in your sentry box. Understood? Oh, that's sentries. Pass.
Evermore shall be so. I'll sing it too, oh. Green grow the rushes, oh. One is your two, oh. Two, the lily white boys, clobbered all in the green, oh. One is one, all alone, evermore shall be so. I'll sing it three, oh. Green grow the rushes, ho. One is your trio. Three, the rivals. Two, the lily white boys, clobbered all in the green. Oh, well, one is one, all alone, evermore shall be so. Now I'll sing you four. Green grow the rushes, ho. What is your four? Four for the gospel makers. Three, the rivals. Two, the lily white boys, clobbered all in the green. Oh, well, one is one, all alone, evermore shall be so. Green grow the rushes, ho. What is your Bible? Five for the symbols at your door. Four for the gospel makers. Three, the rival. Hey, two, the lily white boys, clobbered all in the green. Oh, well, one is one, all alone, evermore shall be so. Green grow the rushes, ho. What is your three, so? Six for the 6 round walkers. Five for the symbols at your door. Four for the gospel makers. Three, I shall be so.
It's Saturday, and for me, Saturday's my best day. It's been like that ever since I was a kid. You see, Saturday made me forget Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday at school, and there was always that promise of Sunday. The great thing about Saturday was that it was a day of rituals for us kids here in Bermondsey. I say it was, well it still is really. I'll show you. The first thing was me bath. We didn't have one at home, well, nor did anyone else come to think of it, so we all used to converge here. And what finer way to start your best day than being well scrubbed? Not that it lasted very long. But the bath, so we was told, was essential. It had to last a week, don't forget. The only sad thing was that it meant the first dip into the Saturday pocket money.
Two towels and some needles, please. Thank you. It's pine needles. Thank you. Pine needles and 2 towels. Very handy. 1 and 10. Gone up, isn't it? Used to be lines of people along here. Used to stand all the way down to the bottom of the stairs, and gradually, slowly but surely, we used to make our way up the stairs as the line used to sort of get smaller and smaller and smaller, and make our way into the waiting room, which was round here. You know, it wasn't so much the bath, it was the meat. This was the real meeting place. I mean, gradually, over a period of weeks, you'd meet every mate you ever knew right in this room. And here we'd sit and we'd chat away talking about Millwall thumping Crystal Palace down at the Den, which is the local football team. Or we'd talk about haircuts, for instance. Don't go round nicks, whatever you do, because a mate of mine went there and he had a tuppenny all off. The lot went. There's a better shop open down the Old Kent Road. Well, you can imagine. Chatting. But now it's empty. I suppose it's all these new flats, these very big skyscrapers going up. Everyone's got their own bath, you see. So that's this little meeting place gone out the window, isn't it? But it was all just waiting until someone used to come through the door and say, OK, next please. And you'd gradually work your way from one seat to the next. Chat. From that seat to the next. Chat. Yep. That's me.
We used to call this the corridor of 1,000 households. Without the birds, of course.
Once you're in the confines of these 4 walls, it's like any bathroom in the world. Adventure time. Frankie Lane, Frank Sinatra, Gigli. Oh, you know. Valencia! Stick your finger in your ear and whistle up your Barcelona. Get the pine needles and give them time to settle, you see. Ah, mi piace. Shut up. All right. Make it nice and frothy. Oh. Drop my item number 9, please.
The place rang with the shouts of insistent Roman senators commanding their individual needs, like, how about another bit of soap or I'll belt ya?
Excuse me. not forsake me, oh my darling. Bill, go to Millwall this afternoon?
No, I'm going to Crystal Palace. They're playing the Arsenal.
No chance. No chance. That load of cripples have got about 2 chances of beating that lot. No chance. And the dog's chance.
Our cowpoke went riding out one dark and windy day.
Rockmore at number 9. Rockmore at number 2. Rockmore cold in number 3. Who's nicked my trousers?
Now, by this time, we were starving hungry. So now, for the grub. We had a varied menu. It was a choice of eels or pies and mash. And after seeing Mr. Hoffman executing those poor old fish, well, for me, the choice was obvious.
Afternoon all. Pies and mash, please. Lovely, thanks. On the pies, George. They're nice and hot. Nice day, isn't it? Lovely day.
Every time I get a spare second, I'm down here on my best day enjoying my best meal.
Can I have a bit well done? Bit brown.
Once you see it, you can't refuse it. And once you taste it, you never forget it.
Corner. Just, that's it. Oh, I'll have that one there. That's it, lovely. Plenty of liquor. Lovely, thanks. All the best.
And now the ritual begins. Done it, love?
First of all, we start with a little bit of vinegar, which we pile on. Don't be fright, eh? Now, this is liquor here, which is made out of greens and things like that, and potatoes, of course. I know when my mum used to give us greens and cabbages and all that, we used to hate it, but when it's given in liquor like this, you can't beat it. Bit of salt. Got any pepper, love? Got the pepper? Thanks, excuse me. It's the pepper. It's all go, isn't it? Put a bit of pepper on. And now we start. That's your hors d'oeuvre. This is your main course. That's just a little touch of garni. You have a right on Oscar. Four.
Yeah, Bermondsey boys are really good, isn't it?
First today. Is that your first? Now the next thing on the agenda was the pictures. Now that was a big problem because it was sort of a secret perk, you see. Our mums and dads didn't know that the pictures existed in our Saturday because we didn't have any money for it. But well, that's where we come to the next thing. You see, to get into the Fun Palace here, we had to use our noggin. So we're now at the back of the cinema in a place called Bermondsey Street. And the main thing was to keep your lookout and have a look out, because especially that pub over there used to be a rumour around that the publican that owned it used to get onto the phone and ring the manager of the cinema, and they all used to be waiting for us. But you know, you have rumours build up. But the main thing was to keep your lookout and get out the key to the city, which is this bit of wire. Give it a touch of magic. And have a quick look round. Fingers crossed. And in we go. Now, you had to get it through the crack and get it up here and look, search around with the wire for the bar that opens the door, you see. I don't recommend this for any kids looking in, mind you, but you know, makes interest. Got it. Now a quick look round. Here you go, boys.
Hello, boys and girls, is everybody happy? Let's have a big hand for Uncle Charlie on the organ. We're gonna have our little sing-song now. Let's have a big welcome for the bouncing ball. Remember, follow the bouncing ball.
Oh, blimey, when you look at it from here, this auditorium must have looked terrifying for poor old Uncle Charlie down there in the pit. He used to come up from the depths on his Wurtzler organ, you know, "Ee-ya-da-da-da, ee-ya-da-da-da, ee-ya-da-da-da." And Uncle Bill, the manager, standing on the stage, used to say, "And now, boys and girls, Uncle Charlie is leaving us. And as we take out our little handkerchiefs and wave a fond farewell as he sinks into the depths, let's hear it for Uncle Charlie." They used to chuck everything they could get their hands on at him. Down he'd go, crash, bang. Oh dear, he must have hated us. Must have been purgatory on Saturdays. Could you imagine? He's sitting there playing a selection from Sigmund Romberg in E-flat, and up and down these aisles, the kids were parading and shouting and cheering, because every one of these aisles was a sort of a road into Dodge and a road out of Dodge. You know, there were Indians falling over seats everywhere. Ah! And there was Roy Rogers and Dal Evans. You know, you play anything you like. Gabby Hayes. Oh, Mr. Rogers, oh, God dang it. You sure got those baddies there. Oh, dear, no one watched the picture. Oh, well.
Let's all get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your mother should know. Sing it again. Let's all get up and dance to a song that was a hit before your mother was born. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your mother should know. Lift up your hearts and sing to a song that was a hit before your mother was born. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your mother should know. Sing it again. Da 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 da. Though she was born a long, long time ago, your mother should know. Your mother should know. Your mother should know.
She'll know him.
My God, he cried. I could have died when I took me chance and peeped inside. I couldn't see the missus there. She was sort of hidden by the towels on the chair. The doctor was washing his hands by the bed, and the midwife was shouting, sort of losing her head. She called my Mabel a lazy mare and told her to push and pull here and there. And what with that and the kids downstairs and the neighbours next door playing musical chairs and the boiling water all over the floor and the gas going out when they wanted some more. Oh, I'll tell you this much, mate, straight and plain. I'll never go through a childbirth again.
Dirty as a dustbin lid, and when he hears the things that you did, you'll get a belt from your dad. You surely have your father's nose, how crimson in the dark it glows. If you're not asleep when the boozers close, you'll get a belt from your dad. So scruffy lying there, strawberry jam all through your hair. In all the world you haven't a care, and your mommy's got so many. It's work and struggle every day, trying to live on your old man's pay, because he drinks it all away. The any. Although he has no silver
silver spoon. Better days are coming soon. Our Jeannie's working at the loom, and she gets her pay on a Friday. Perhaps one day we'll make a splash if the football pools supplies the cash. We'll have an house that's all so flash, and we're by the old man a brewery. What marvellous dreams are young and dreams. What thoughts run through their minds. How many silly, simple schemes they think of all the time. How many times when just a lad I thought some of my own. Now I'm a man, it's very sad. Those dreams don't seem at home. There was a barrier between the East End and the West End of London as big as the Great Wall of China, and it's still there. It was the ambition of every kid I knew to come up west eventually, shoes polished, hair combed, in his first pair of long trousers, let loose in this metropolis of tradition to lord it. Hello, Eros. What's the matter? Someone pinch your bow and arrow? I'll bet you can't hit that flower seller's barrow from here. How long you had a gammy leg? With a name like Horatio, you'd have to do something famous, I suppose. Does anyone ever try and sneak up on your blind side and tug your empty sleeve? Or give one of your lions a kick? Mind you, you could always draw your sword. But do you ever get bored? They told me at school that you asked a fella to kiss you once, but I don't believe it. And they said that you was a midget. But you don't look it from here. I heard about your Mrs. Hamilton. She seemed a nice lady. I don't suppose they've put her up anywhere near here, have they? So you could see her, I mean. No, I don't suppose they did. Rotten, innit? Do you ever feel that you'd like to end it all, mate? And jump? Hello, sir. Don't you ever say anything? I mean, to your mum and dad and that when you're at home. I suppose you have to be a duke or a prince or something to wear them solid gold things and to have that big horse. I bet you got a big backyard at home to put it in when it gets tired. Mind you, if you ever want it taken off your hands on a Sunday, I can always ask me mum. But she won't let me have it in the kitchen, so that's that idea up the spout, isn't it? Say hello. Go on. Even a wink would do, so I can tell me mates. They've never seen you lot real, like. They've seen you at the pictures and in the Daily Mirror, but never real, like. Say hello. Go on. Go on, I dare you. Mind you, if you're ever in our manor, you'll be ever so welcome. Even if you don't say anything. Ah, but I don't suppose you come. Ever.
them days were all different, weren't they? I say, when I was a younger man, I used to be very spared.
The wars and the Boers and the Dardanelles and the nudges and calls of them Turkish girls and the bint on the floor in them Casbah cells or an oar in Johor with them finger bells. When a brass in the Strand made your heart give an heave, when a bird in your hand was worth two up your sleeve, and kisses so grand that your breath barely breathed. But I can't understand, nor hardly believe, that it's over, forgotten.
I kept me nerve.
I'm an old un on leave.
Goodbye, Dolly, I must leave you. Though it breaks my heart to go. Something tells me I am needed at the front to fight the foe. See, the soldier boys are marching, and I can no longer stay. Oh, I hear the bugle calling. Goodbye, Dolly Gray. I have come to say goodbye, Dolly Gray. It's no use to ask me why, darling Dolly. There's a murmur in the air, you can hear it everywhere. It is time to do and dare, Dolly Gray. Goodbye, old and glory. Goodbye, land of the free. Something tells me I am needed at the front to fight the foe. See, the soldier boys are marching, and I can no longer stay. Mark, I hear the bugle calling. Goodbye, Dolly Gray, round a back alley. Goodbye, Dolly Gray, in the ablutions. Goodbye, Dolly Gray. Make it line, boys. Nothing. When you're on patrol in the Punjab, you come across all sorts of insects and reptiles. Among them is the black and yellow striped snake. Now then, if you come across one of these things, you come smartly to attention and say to yourself, that is a black and yellow striped snake. Extend the forefinger in front of your right hand and grab it by the neck. The forefinger in front of your left hand and grab it by the tail and ride up the tiger's Khyber.
Oh, you are a mucky kid, dirty as a dustbin lid. And when he hears the things that you did, you'll get a belt from your dad. You really have your old man's face. You're growing up a real odd case, but no one else can take your place. So go to sleep for Monday. No more footballing for you, me lad. The only dribbling you'll do tonight is on your pillow. To dream your dreams and have one for England. Wear the white shirt and sport the defiant lion against the Russians, if you like. Split the line of red and cause chaos in their defences. Bathe in the roar of the crowd and drink in success. And in the morning, keep it to yourself. They won't believe you anyway. They weren't there. Molly dear, oh did you hear the football and the match? I thought me halfpenny walking stick to see the football match. See old England shoot a goal and send the others up the pole. Play up the boys in blue. On the ball, X's on the ball. Never mind the old back line, knock 'em over every time. Kick it with the swing, to Xy on the wing. On the ball, X's on the ball. Go!
Here's the scene, this is where it's at. Here's the scene, this is where it's at.
As I walk along the boulevard with an independent air, you could hear the girls declare, the boy's a millionaire. You can hear him sigh, one die and see him wink the other eye at the man who broke the bank at Monte Carlo. Hello. Just a week or two ago, me poor old Uncle Bill went and kicked the bucket and he left me in his will. The other day I popped around to see poor Auntie Jane. She said your Uncle Bill has left to you his watch and chain. I put it on right across me vest. Thought I looked a dandy as it dangled from me chest. Just to flash it off I started walking round about. A lot of kiddies followed me and all began to shout. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. You look neat, talk about treat, you look down from your neck. Dressed in style, brand new tile, your palms all retire. I wouldn't be touched for your old watch chain. Old iron, old iron. We had to move away, 'cause the rent we couldn't pay. The moving van came round just after dark. There was me and my old man shoving things inside the van, which we've often done before, let me remark. Yes, we packed all we could pack in the van, and that's a fact. And we got inside all we could get inside. Then we packed all we could pack on the towel board at the back, till there wasn't any room for me to ride. My old man said follow the van and don't dilly-dally on the way. Off went the cart with me own packed in it. I walked behind with me old cup of linen, but I dallied, lost the van and don't know where to roam. You can't trust the specials, the old-time coppers, when you can't find your way. Can't find your way, can't find your way
Freight train, going so fast. I don't know what train he's on. Won't you tell me where he's gone?
Blue skies and butterflies, bees and trees and piggy sties, 5-bar gates and fields of green, and beavers building in a stream. Summer sunshine, silly showers, lambs neath oaks and folks with flowers, kissing couples, kiddies crying, somewhere someone sadly dying. The butterfly has had his day, his colours carefully stowed away. For him the summer's done, alas. but not for us, my love, my lass. There's autumn, winter, spring to come, and this is summer, our first one.
Oh, little woolly baby. Oh, little kid.
I'll pour the tea out. You can have yours upstairs or down.
No matter where you are, every best day comes to an end. So there's always another one next week. Did you ever see the end of a parade when the bands have played their last? When just the drums are tiredly tapping and the odd relation politely clapping them past. The smartly stiff and upright soldiers break their ranks and drop their shoulders down. The gallant flags are cast aside and scores of children run and hide and clown. Old men tired with medals fading, puff and smile. They've been parading too. The banners now aren't quite so bold, and the beauty queens are freezing cold and blue. The cars and buses start to leave. The organisers start to breathe again. The parade is over. No more cheers. Just empty cans of beer and broken bottles of champagne.
Light ends of parades.